for under $100. So if you couldn't get through earlier, it is still available. We are going to tell you about our wonderful customer service that we have here at HSN. And when we come back, we have our 5 and 5 with Jay King. Stay with us.
HSN customer service is excellent.
Always pleasant, professional.
The customer service is excellent. The customer service reps are always very helpful and very friendly.
They're always very accommodating. They're always very quick.
Customer service has been consistently good and it's reliable.
It's like talking to a friend and you're going shopping with a friend and you're like, oh, I want one of these. And then sometimes they'll say, whoa, but have you seen this? Ended up buying more than what I called in for, but it's a win anyway.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Well, I hope you're having a great morning. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy, and we are celebrating with Jay King. I want to give you a quick sneak peek of one of my personal favorites. I own the turquoise version of this, wear it quite often on the air. Many of you also feel the same way and made this a customer pick. Here's the beauty. This is a fully reversible bracelet. You have, in fact, Andy's showing you here, that is the also popular, gorgeous Thulite that raspberry color is unlike any other gemstone. It reverses, look at this, to an imperial, like deep, rich green, like an imperial jade color. Or, and we have 3 sizes that are available for you. We have the turquoise that reverses, I'm gonna show you the inside here, to the butterscotch amber. Okay, here's our drum roll moment. Very best value we have ever offered on the bracelet was originally $196. It appraised at $275. It's available today, $99.95. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What a great opportunity there, and works back perfectly with the today's special, so we'll tell you more about that. But right now, it's time to jump right into our 5 and 5. Okay, here we go. Where am I starting? Number 1, cuff and ring. Our 5 and 5s go very, very, very quickly. Most of the time we're looking at up to 50% off or more savings, only because quantities are super duper limited. So with that, let's take a look. We're talking red and green petrified wood jewelry. We have the cuff bracelet that's $83.51, over $100 off. We have the matching ring in sizes 5 through size 12, and that is $39.53. I'm gonna bring Jay King in. I know we only have 30 seconds here, Jay. I just always say, jot the item number down, jump in as quick as you can, because these are gonna be gone in 2 seconds.
Well, and the thing with this, so everybody understands, with the 5 and 5s, what it is, it's just the last of the remaining. We don't really have enough to do a full airing on them. And they do what I call stupid pricing. There's not a single, well,
I
honestly,
just needed to hear you say that.
Yeah, you can't make any of these that you're gonna see in the 5 and 5. I would not be able to build them and sell them at this price. It's just impossible. No. So if you want deals, you can't go wrong with the 5 and 5.
No, that is absolutely the truth. Okay, we're gonna move on to number 2, which is red skin turquoise in a drop earring, and then we also have the matching necklace, both again at those special opportunity buys, only because quantity is extremely limited. The necklace is $105. Are you kidding? It was originally $248.25, certainly from the gallery collection. Very difficult to create this look in this combination. The drop earrings are available at $39.53. And just real quickly, the new red skin, can you comment on that, Jay?
Okay, well, this was there used to be the old red skin mine. This is the new material, the new red skin. Again, how crazy is this? These are very, very limited. There's no way you can even build these designs. Look at these. These are gallery pieces.
Yeah.
You're not going to see this anywhere else. You're not going to see it. You know, the only way you would see this is if you were dealing with an individual artist, a craftsman, who was even able to obtain these materials.
Yeah.
But again, this is just, there's only a few of these. There were only several hundred of them built. You're looking at the last remaining few. If you just want, this is just a ridiculous, ridiculous deal. And you're buying truly wearable art.
Well, I have fewer than 3 dozen wearable art. You are absolutely right, Jay. And that, like you said, if you could even find a piece like that, you'd be spending well over $400 for that necklace, let alone, can't even imagine for the earrings, $39.53, 083-976. Okay, we have one of my all-time favorite, beautiful, beautiful stones, and that is, it's blue opal. I mean, okay, Jay, $35.17. Just say it, Jay. Just say it.
Stupid price. Okay,
I don't think we even have to say anything else.
It's not even just blue opal. This is, okay, this is the third blue opal I found in my entire career. So in 44 years of doing this, this is the third natural blue opal. This is mined in India. One of only 2 things now that in 44 years that I've actually purchased rough material that was actually really mined in India. I don't have time to tell you the whole story, but this, what makes this so crazy, this is the top grade material.
Yes.
This is what they call the royal blue jelly opal, the royal blue color. This is the top grade of blue material, of the blue opal that comes out of that deposit.
It's absolutely breathtaking. You couldn't even, I mean, you couldn't even get the silver anywhere near that price. So congratulations to you there. Okay, so we have our Butterscotch Amber. You know what I'm gonna do. Did you see that? Talk about silly specials on one of our #1 reversible bracelets. That's the turquoise to the Butterscotch Amber coming up. Wouldn't that, these go perfectly. I'm gonna show the Butterscotch Amber on that one. Next to these button earrings. Okay, once again, $35.17. A very, very limited 3 flex pay on all J. King jewelry. But we're Butterscotch Amber, you know, you kind of just take it for granted, like, wow, is that natural? Is that real? And
well, and then
yeah,
you have to understand that it only comes, it doesn't, you know, not all the amber is probably it is definitely rarer than turquoise. You're looking at something that was developed 30 to 50 million years ago. Butterscotch, of all the material, the butterscotch color in amber is probably less than 5%. If you ever go buy, when we buy the only reason we get the butterscotch is because when we buy the mine run, it's not, we buy the whole lot, and less than 5% of the material is butterscotch. Normally, otherwise it's a lot more expensive.
Okay, we'll let you know when that's completely sold out. Alrighty, rhodochrosite. What a beautiful, beautiful design in the cuff bracelet. We have the matching ring. The ring is $39.53. The cuff bracelet is $70.34. Was originally $165, appraised at $265. So you're close to up to $200 on that cuff bracelet for just what the appraisal was. And we love our pink stones, and one of our favorites. I know you love working with the rhodochrosite as well, Jay.
This came out of a private collection from a gentleman who specialized in rhodochrosite and lapis, and he only did 22, 24 karat gold designs. He only did high end. This material, you weren't allowed to take it out of Argentina, where it comes from, unless it was in a finished product. So we were fortunate enough to buy the rough and be able to do this. But look at the crazy prices on this. Look at the amount, just the amount of silver. Are you kidding me? I mean, and again, it's not because they weren't great designs and people didn't love them. It's just that we're very, very limited on the quantity. We don't have enough to really run, you know, a full airing on them.
And that is going to complete our 5 and 5 with lots and lots of sellouts. So again, thank you everyone and congratulations. We are celebrating the day with our very own J. King, who brought to us an amazing today's special. We have another full presentation, hint, hint, the arm candy that you see on my wrist. But Jay, I mentioned we have special opportunity buys and 2 brand new finds coming up a little bit later on. One of those happens to be the necklace that I just put on. We're live on Facebook. We've had so many wonderful comments, and we're gonna be reading those off to you. And I also wanna say, at the top of the hour, you can call us. You can call online. Jay's not here, but he can hear you, and he's gonna talk to you direct through, of course, Skyping from safe and sound in his home. All right, more brand new. We have Amazonite and a beautiful amber combination here, and it's the necklace. We also have the matching earrings. The earrings are $39.98. The necklace is $154.98. 3 flex pays available on both. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. This is Peruvian Amazonite. Jay, I would say this is like as close to a Peruvian perfect, flawless turquoise color. It's like, it's almost like it's lit within. It glows, that gorgeous Amazonite.
When, you know, this particular material, this Peruvian miner, when I first saw this, we hooked up about 3 years ago. Now, this is somebody that back in the day, and I'm talking the late 70s, I used to buy my Peruvian blue opal from. He was one of the big players in the Peruvian blue opal mining. And you had Peruvian blue and you had Peruvian pink. Both of those materials now are just non-existent. You can still get a little of the pink. It's old material. The blue, if you have Peruvian blue opal, it's like owning liquid gold. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just unbelievable what people will pay for it. This, when I first saw it, looks just like Peruvian blue opal. In fact, when he brought it to me, he didn't know what it was. It was just something that we developed that they had just discovered. And I was so excited, I have to tell you, and I still am excited about the material. But I've been doing this for 44 years. This, without a doubt, is the most amazing Amazonite, natural Amazonite I've ever seen in my entire life. Wow. The only thing that even comes close to this is a material out of Brazil that was a very kind of a flash in the pan, and it was called tropical Amazonite. And it had kind of that tropical Caribbean water kind of color to it. It was more of a green. This is more of a blue. It's really like you were saying, you would almost think it's some form of turquoise. Yeah. It's a beautiful, if I have, in fact, at my man cave, my warehouse, my studio where I work, I have specimens of the old Peruvian blue opal that I keep in my cases. If I brought those specimens in and I showed it next to this, it looks almost identical. You almost can't even tell the difference.
Yeah, I bet. That's the first thing I saw when I noticed. I was like, oh my goodness, that looks like, like you said, blue opal, but of the finest quality. Very, very limited. I have fewer than 100 pieces, so they are gonna scoot us on. Love the little just stud earrings. They glow. They have that lit within look as well. You can see those on Angie. $39.98, 3 flex pays available on both. 083029 is the item number. Now we want to update you on a few of our 5 and 5 specials that have completely sold out. We started off with a cup and beautiful ring design, and that is now completely gone. So congratulations to you there. And it looks like the red skin turquoise piece, necklace and drop earrings also completely sold out. So congratulations. Oh, one more, okay. Our blue, oh yeah, the blue opal ring, all of them. I mean, how do you go wrong?
Ridiculous.
I know, I love it, ridiculous. It's so very true, but so very fun. Okay, so finally, I'm so excited about this brand new find, Mr. J. King. All right, we're highlighting. Are we doing the next? We're doing all of it. Okay, yeah. We have the necklace. We have the matching ring, and I gotta I gotta put the earrings on too. They're so beautiful. Okay, Jay, I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. I put this on at the top of the hour. So many people are asking, oh my goodness, what is Lynn wearing? It's brand new. It's a brand new find as well, which Jay is gonna tell us about. All special event price. So that's exciting because a lot of the brand new pieces we bring in at our HSN prices. So this is one of those chosen pieces. Each hour we have a feature piece that we chose on the block or on the day today. And this is the one they chose. We couldn't have asked for a better selection. Tell us about, so the turquoise, am I correct, is the new find in this design?
Right. You know, and this is, it's cool because I can explain to you how these are developed and how they're made and what makes these so unique and also makes them very limited. This is a brand new, if you look at the design, okay, and you look at the Mind Find designs, you don't see them anyplace else, right? This isn't something that you've walked into any other shop and seen anything even close to this. And this features a red spiny oyster, which is the red color here. It's an oyster, and that's even how we've done that is a very special process. And then, do you see the little nuggets here? This is Princess Turquoise. And how I got this, those are all little natural nuggets. And how this design came about is the miner of this material. They had, you know, the bigger material they sold off. This was a very limited deposit. It's the first Princess Turquoise that we've ever had. But he had the material, but it was all these small natural nuggets like that. Mm-hmm. And most people, you know, any designer would just say, oh, I can't use it. I can't, it's not big enough to cut and do anything, right? And so you would just, you know, just pass on it, not be able to do it. In our case, what we do is we look at what we're provided. We look at what we have, and then we figured this out. And so you get this red spiny, and I went with that color on purpose. I also did it in coral. I didn't like it in coral as much as the red spiny. It kind of just, they just blended together. You have these high, clear blue, robin's egg blue, Princess Turquoise nuggets. And they were all in these very, very small sizes. And I started playing with it, and I said, you know, wouldn't it be cool to make a river of turquoise?
Love it.
And so if you look at this, okay, I want you to think about this, okay? So the lapidaris, they cut the necklace, in this case. Same thing with earrings. They cut the cabochon. Then they cut where the river is. They indent that. They take a Dremel tool. They cut that down. They take a pair of tweezers, and they, by hand, inlay. Look how uniform they are. How time consuming do you think that is?
I can't even imagine.
To be able to do that. And they're all uniquely different in their own right. There are no two of these that are the same. These are all handcrafted, individually handcrafted. Think about painstakingly taking nuggets with tweezers and hand setting every one of those nuggets so that you can make it flow. Is that incredible or what?
Jay, it is the closest color. Yeah, it's remarkable. I hope that's coming up because they're all individually raised. It's the closest to Sleeping Beauty in that high blue that I have seen. I mean, it's perfection. And the way it works back with this red, the red color, the spiny oyster, it's like, it's a dream come true. We've never done anything quite like this before. I want to just quickly go back and mention the ring. We still have 5 through size 12. And in terms of this ring, you'll notice it's a nice wide shank. It's open on the side. I would go up one size. I normally wear a size 5. This is a size 6. It fits perfectly. It's $69.98. And with FlexPay, we're looking at under $30 to get it home. The necklace. This necklace, appraised at $460. We're offering it with 3 flex payments, featured price, so it'll be $91 with your shipping. It'll be your first monthly payment, and we're shipping this directly to you. It is a true one of a kind. And then these gorgeous drop earrings, they're 2 inches in length. Those are also featured price today at $109.90, and with 3 monthly flex payments, that's under $37 will be your first monthly payment. But remember, with FlexPay, we're shipping this to you in the next 48 hours, and you'll have it at your front door in the next couple of days with our extended warranty for 90 days. I am telling you, you're gonna get more wear out of this piece. I categorize this as like the best of the best, and I always say this to our collectors out there, Jay, when you get this home, mark it. Mark that it's a new find. It was a new find in May of 2020 from J. King. It's called the Princess Turquoise, because these are those pieces that become very, very special and valuable, if I do say so, in time to come. Would you agree with me there?
Yeah, and here, okay, and if you look at this, I know the prices are kind of a little bit higher, and here again, we just by being able to do what we do, by the way that we operate, by being the niche business that we are, and by handcrafting the whole thing from scratch, from just the raw materials. That's why we're able to even offer you the values that we're able to do for you. This is part of the gallery collection. And I sincerely mean this. I build things like this for our viewers who tell me all the time, they like something unique. They like something different. They like something that's very unusual that you're just not gonna see out there. We don't take, and we're not going to come and repeat on this and make thousands of these, okay? This is a limited edition, limited collection, and I sincerely mean this, and I tell this to everybody, this is kind of an investment. If you're going to buy the necklace, I would definitely at least consider getting the earrings. Yeah. Because with the necklace and the earrings, I don't know anything that you're going to get that's going to go back to this as well as these earrings. Now, the ring, if you just like a standalone piece, or if you want the whole ensemble, the whole suite, then you could, I would go with the ring too. But minimally, if you're going to get this, if you're going to make the investment, if you get the necklace, if you can afford it, if you can make it work, I definitely would go get the earrings also. I definitely would do that.
Quick update, Jay. I have fewer than 2 dozen in the necklace, fewer than 2 dozen in the earrings, so they are gonna be completely 100% sold out. We wait for those brand new finds. We wait for these custom designs from J. King, all handcrafted. I'm not surprised in the least. I knew, as soon as I saw this combination, I knew this was gonna be beyond a winner. And to your point, every little nook and cranny, every one of that robin's egg blue turquoise. I'm just imagining, Jay, the craftsman, your incredibly talented craftsman, by hand, taking a little tweezer with each one of those turquoise pieces and setting it. It's fascinating.
If you look at, it's our crafts, we have men and women that do this, but if you think about, okay, the lapidarists, they take the raw materials, the raw goods, they cut what they call the blanks, the shapes. The artisans then take them, they take Dremel tools, and they actually hand finish every little aspect of this. But can you imagine the amount of time, the skill, the labor? Do you notice how perfectly every one of those nuggets is set?
It's a masterpiece. We'll keep everyone updated. By the way, Jay, we have another brand new find. It's our showstopper, a new turquoise. Little hint, hint, the ring I'm wearing. Fun show every Saturday with Callie and Alice. Here's more.
There is nothing quite like shopping with a friend.
So pull up a chair and shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop on what's hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Timeless style, remarkable quality, and effortless functionality. Versatile, everyday bags crafted by hand, using trusted old world techniques and luxe materials. Fashion accessories designed to last a lifetime. Dooney and Burke on HSN.
Well, there's our Indiana Jones traveling the world, finding unique, rare mine finds. What a special, special day of shopping between our today's special from J. King and all of these first-time, brand new finds, which brings us right into our showstopper, which is the ring that I've been wearing. And this is called Gold Color Matrix Turquoise. And I'm just going to scoot in because many of you are asking about the bracelet that Angie was wearing. It goes back perfectly to our showstopper ring, and it's actually under the same item number. It's 082730. The ring is $69.98, brand new. HSN price is $84.98. And the cuff bracelet, that's also featured price at $154.98. So we took $30 off the matching cuff bracelet because it's one of our key specials of the hour. Tell us exactly what Gold Color Matrix Turquoise about this brand new find, Jay.
Okay, this is a brand new mine find out of Chile. And what makes it so unique is this high blue, this robin's egg blue. And then if you look at the material, it has a beautiful natural gold matrix running through it. Now, these are some of the smaller cabochons that we cut. We're going to be doing whole ensembles of this. I can't claim that I have an exclusive on this, but I will say so far I'm the only one that I'm aware of that knows about it. It hasn't really gotten out there. We're buying directly from the mine. They're not getting a lot of it. There is material that we don't buy, but it's because it's not the quality that we insist on. We only take, we don't take what they call the mine run, where we go in and we just buy everything. I used to do that. I quit doing that about 10 years ago. I've learned that it's better to pay a premium, pay a much higher price, and only take this, what we call mine select. So we hand select all of this material. I did these designs because when I first started getting this material, I was getting a lot of, in fact, here's what the rough looks like.
Oh, really? That does look like robin's egg blue.
Right. This is what makes it, this is what the rough. Now, these are some of the larger nuggets that are coming out, but this is how it comes out. These are actually some of the larger pieces, the larger nuggets. What you're seeing here in the cuff and what you're seeing in the ring is where we had smaller nuggets. So each one of these, I know they look like shaped cabochons, but they were actually the smaller nuggets, smaller pieces, and we wanted to do something. Now, that being said, every one of those nuggets, they're all free-form nuggets. They're not to any size. That's a great shot of it. And that's a great shot of the material. See that beautiful ribbons of gold matrix? That's all natural. That's the natural color. There's no color enhancement to this. So each piece, each cuff, each ring is a unique individual piece of wearable art. But this just goes to show you our art and what our artists can do. We take sterling silver sheet material, which is custom made in a foundry for us in the United States, and then we give that to our artists. And then the lapidaries, we give them the turquoise material. Every one of those nuggets that you see, I want you to think about the complexity of this, where they take and they cut those cabochons, but they're free-form cabochons. So when they give that to the silversmiths, all those bezel cups, everything in that is all custom made for that particular nugget. Everything was custom made just from not only the cuff, but also the setting, the bezel cup settings. they actually number the cabochon and they number the bezel because that's how tight that they are. That number 5 has to go in the number 5 bezel. If it doesn't, it's not going to fit. They're all individually custom made.
Unbelievable. Again, that's how tedious and difficult. And, you know, even from looking at the ring as well as the cuff bracelet, from not just from the television angles I'm looking at, this is another, like, has an inner glow to that blue. And you could even see that on the ruff that you were working with when you discovered this as a brand new find. This is another great example, Jay, that when you get it home, again, mark gold color matrix turquoise from Chile, J. King, May 2020, because these are, you know, I love this story when you talk about Tucson and you were talking about the different gem shows that you go to and how turquoise has become, I mean, it's always been our #1, you know, here in the United States, but worldwide, how popular and now how valuable, especially that the turquoise is. I mean, people are, what were you saying? They were not even purchasing it for jewelry anymore. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, they're buying it as a commodity.
As a commodity.
They're buying it as like you would buy gold or silver or anything. I will tell you something. We just showed you. You saw me handling the turquoise, the natural rough material. I want to explain to you how rare this is. So I'm doing that. Okay, that's because we were in Tucson, and they were filming me. So that's filmed in Tucson this year. Okay, when I was there, and so when they said, Jay, we're going to be in Tucson, we want to film you and everything, and they were giving me a list of different items, rough materials they'd like to film, and one of them was the gold matrix turquoise. So they said, can you take us around to the miner and we'll film the material? And I said no, because they don't come to the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. That's how rare this is. That rough right there, I flew in my plane. I flew that and brought it with me to Tucson. That's the only reason that you can even film it.
Wow.
So I'm trying to tell you, this is rare. Okay, it's a rare turquoise. You just don't go. You don't even see it on the market. And when you go to Tucson, you go to the world's largest gem and mineral show in the world. Yeah. And nobody there except me had that material. And the only reason I had it is because I brought it with me.
Well, it is definitely, again, the highest of blues. So beautiful. Great discovery. Great mind find. Thank you, Jay. Cuff bracelet normally will fit comfortably up to an 8-inch. You can adjust it. Featured price. Ring, we have sizes 5 through 12 at $69.98. Going very, very, very quickly. That's our showstopper, brand new find. And let's not stop with brand new, because let's scoot right on to our brand new Lapis suite. Now, Jay, this, again, is such a special opportunity. You have been telling us over the last, year now, you are going to be seeing much, much less Lapis from my collection. We've always been known, J. King, you for turquoise and lapis and your corals and beautiful opals. It's amazing to see what has happened, especially in the last year of what you've been able to obtain in lapis, exactly what you said. So what is special here? I love this gallery collection in the necklace and pendant. We have the matching drop earrings, and we also have a matching ring to the suite. It's the only lapis that we have in our entire morning show today. Tell me a little bit, and great special prices, $89 for the earrings and $219.98 for the matching necklace. So tell me about this brand new design.
Well, you know what's happened over the course of the last 5 years. In fact, this lapis comes out of the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan. The supply of, there's lots of lapis. Don't get me wrong. You can buy lapis. You can buy a lot of commercial grade lapis. In fact, I'm building in my retirement home right now. My lovely wife is done our whole master bathroom in lapis. So you can do that because you can get commercial grades of lapis still available. Mm-hmm. What you can't buy And what I'm not able to obtain is this quality. Look at the quality, and this is natural. Now you see the necklace, we've accented with lapis, and you've got that beautiful black agate. Look at the design on this, okay?
So
These
beautiful.
are individual pieces. They're individual works of art. This is all part of the gallery collection. You're seeing this whole ensemble, this whole suite. Now, this is the first time that we've released it. But we're going from my private collection of all the finest quality of lapises that I've hoarded over the years. Here's the thing that's happening is when you have your material going out the front door, when I say that, like this design, okay, I had to utilize some of my high-grade material for that. And I have no material coming in. I'm not able to buy the material anymore. You're not able to get it. Eventually, there will be no designs from me in this quality of lapis. A lot of
That makes my heart drop because, wow,
normally
I know
when you
you've
see this
been-
quality of lapis now, like if you saw this in Tucson, we saw it this year especially.
Yeah.
When we saw lapis in this grade, it was absolutely beautiful. But when you got to really looking at it, it's what they've done is they've enhanced, they've done a color treatment to denim lapis or lower grade lapises. And that's why you won't see it in the rough material. That's the key. They didn't have any rough, only thing they had was finished product. So they had taken the finished product and then they had treated it. So this is, and I can't talk for everybody. I mean, you know, if somebody's out there has got the lapis connection of the world and wants to get together with me, I'm open. I'm totally open. But right now, I've got really super incredible lapis connections, or I feel I do. And we're just not seeing any of this kind of material at all. We're just not seeing this quality.
And the fancy cutting and the beautiful, you know, again, gallery work of even the silver beads are all individually diamond cut. Everything from just the accent going down the lapis, where one of the silver bands is all high polished, where the other one is beautifully textured. I mean, this is hand craftsmanship at its absolute finest. This necklace here appraised at $365. So with FlexPay, and you're new to HSN, that's $73 with your shipping. That'll be your first, whatever your next statement is, that'll be what your statement will be billed. We don't wait 3 months until we ship this out to you. We ship it to you. You'll receive it in the next couple of days. This is a true treat. A piece like this, you just heard Jay, if you were to go to a specialty store of this quality, of this premium quality lapis, even our appraisal at $365 is incredibly, incredibly conservative. I can only imagine, I mean, just for the pendant alone in this size, because it's 2 1/4 inches in the length, has the beautiful finishing on the back. The entire necklace is made up of black chalcedony. Those are 6mm beads. And then the matching earrings, they're almost sold out. Brand new, only lapis, fewer than 100 in those drop earrings. And that's fancy cut. You know, Jay, when we say marquise in gemstones, it's the same. This is a gemstone. There's a lot of waste. That's why you don't see lapis. In fact, very rarely have I ever seen lapis in a marquise cut. So,
well,
yeah, that's
and here again, it's custom done.
Yeah.
Okay, this is done from the rough material by our artists. They're all individually, uniquely cut. These aren't calibrated size that we went and bought from somebody. Okay, we actually custom cut them from the rough material. Everything is done from scratch. All the silver work is done from scratch. All the lapidary work is all done from scratch from the rough materials in the rough stock. And when you see the earrings, you have to realize, look how large these are on Ange, okay? Look at the size of these, okay?
Yeah.
This is a big, bold look, right? And they're individually handcrafted, hand-created. All the silver work, in this case, the lapidarist cuts the cabochon. So they cut the cab of lapis, give it to the silversmith, and then he or she, from sterling silver sheet material, builds the setting custom built for that cabochon. Every individual cabochon is individually hand cut from scratch. Same thing with the silver work. the silver work is paired back to that, where they're individually handcrafted.
Well, this is a piece. I wish we had 500 more, Jay. People know they've been waiting for your lapis, and extremely, extremely popular. Speaking of popular as well, our brand new Princess Turquoise and Spiny Oyster Sweet sold out in the earrings and the necklace, but still available in the ring. I only have a few hundred of the ring, 5 through size 12. Go up one size when you're ordering, and that is featured price at $89.98. So thank you so much for your orders there with a special brand new MindFind 082719. We also want to mention the matching lapis ring, which we do have 5 through size 12, currently available for you, $89.98. I am telling you, you could put a 3 in front of that $89.98, and you wouldn't blink if you were to see it retailed at that price. Equally as magical as the necklace, as, again, the workmanship and just the pendant. Same thing, recreated into the matching ring. And you know, it's interesting, Jay, because a lot of times when we have a suite, we normally end up focusing mostly on the necklace and the pendant and the earrings. So I'm glad we have a few moments to talk about your custom rings, because that's another treat, you know, because that it is all handcrafted. We have them all custom, individually sized. So again, 5 through size 12. We kind of take that for granted. Most places that you go, we're lucky to be able to find a size 7 in a ring, let alone lapis of this quality, and knowing that it's all handcrafted in beautiful precious metal. But before it sells out, tell us a little bit about this design, Jay.
Okay, you know, this is just like anything on the designing. Used to be for MindFinds back in the day when I started out, I designed everything 100%. Of course, the problem with that is, number one, keeping up with new designs. And then also, after a while, I have my style. You can always tell my designs. I have a certain look that I go for. We have a very small group of designers, and this is one of my fabulous designers. We don't buy designs, just so everybody knows. We don't buy from outside of our group. So all of our designers, they're all part of our family. We all work together. We don't buy outside designs. We do all of the designing. We do all of the lapidary. We do all the silver work in-house in our group. We don't farm it out, and we're not buying finished products from other people. And that's what makes us so unique and so different. And then to top it all off, we bring it here directly. The only where you can see these designs and buy these designs is on the MindFind show. You're seeing it now. And this right now, you're seeing something that's just been released. This is, when these are gone, they're gone. They're part of the gallery collection. They're very limited in number. There's not thousands of these. If you're the type of person that likes unique, you like different, you like hand fabricated, you like things that you're just not going to see out there. You're not going to see what my wife says, see yourself coming and going, you know,
That's right.
It's going to be something that really, I mean, I think that that's what's cool. I know it is with me personally. And I can talk to my wife. Trust me, I spend a lot of money making sure that she doesn't look like everybody else on her jewelry designs. And, you know, you want things that are really going to stand out. I mean, that you're just not going to see out there in the marketplace. And that's what this is. And that's what MindFinds can provide to you. Here again, I'm not going to take credit for this design. You know, it's one of our designers.
It's on its way to selling out, Jay.
I quit naming our designers because then other people decide that you know, it's very, just so everybody knows, you know, I want to give credit where credit's due, but I just want to make sure that, because I'll say, well, I know somebody did this, or it looks like their work, you know, because we all get together. You have to understand, most of these designs that we're doing, I didn't do this yesterday, okay?
Many times over 2 years out, right, Jay?
A lot of this work, seriously, can be a year, 2 years ago that we actually did this, and it takes that long for it to make the show. So, you know, as I've gotten older, I've always found it's just better to, unless I'm sitting down with them and I know specifically that they designed that. But there's, when I talk designers, there's only a handful of us. There's only 5 of us that design. So
well, that's,
we all have our unique styles.
And you're all very incredibly talented, I'll tell you that. 707-393, congratulations. Please don't hang up. It's on its way to selling out. What a beautiful ensemble. And again, only Lapis that we're highlighting in our show this morning. Okay, so yet more brand new, Jay King. I had to put this one on. Well, first off, I know what you're gonna say, but before we do, because we're looking at a multi-gemstone beaded necklace. And yes, Jay, it is 60 inches in length. I giggle, because taller than me. True, but this is all gemstones, brand new today. All individually hand-strung, hand-selected. Being that it's 60 inches, I tripled it. But there are so many different ways. I mean, you can lariat this, you can wrap it because it does have a clasp on it as a multi-layered bracelet if you choose to do that. But if we could get an estimate here of the carat weight, I wish you were here with your scale, Jay. There's gonna be hundreds and hundreds of very unique, rare, fine gemstones making up this fabulous, fabulous necklace. Tell us a little bit about this, Jay.
Well, we used 4 different materials in this. So you've got the beautiful aquamarine. There you can see the blues, the light blues. That's natural aqua. You've got amethyst, and that's African amethyst. It's not Zambian material, but if you look at it, it comes from Africa. But look at the depth of that color, that royal purple. There's a Brazilian red agate in this. You can see kind of the reddish reds on there. And then what really, really sets it off, and you can see kind of like that, which you were just touching, that's the Mexican red opal in there. So you've got Mexican red opal also in the design. What I love about this, we have so many requests, and this is done by viewer request. We also, comes with a sterling silver hook and eye finding. And we do that because that's what viewers, they came up with. They said, look, Jay, I know that I could put this over my head, especially the 60-inch, you know, and I can do it. But if you will put a sterling silver finding on it, a hook and eye finding, it would make it so much more wearer-friendly, user-friendly, where I could do it. And Lynn is a good sport, but always with Lynn, and the reason she's giggling is this. Lynn is probably one of the shorter.
It's okay, we know.
Show hosts that I work, and I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I find it interesting that if you took this, right, and she cheats, she goes, no, I'm taller than that, but she's wearing heels. Okay, I've actually called her on it, and she actually cheats, guys. I mean, really, seriously. But this is really taller than Lynn is. So if you stretch it out, I'm not being offensive. I'm just saying is that a true fact? Without you in heels?
Yes.
Without you in heels.
100%, Jay. You're not kidding. And it's fun because, like you said, a lot of times when you have the longer lengths like that, you don't have the hook and eye or the closure on it. So you can't do the looks like, for instance, Angie's showing you now, right? With little choker design and then elongating it. You can add an enhancer to it. You can double it. I have it tripled. And the beauty is that these are natural gemstones. Give me a guesstimate, my friend, of how many carat weights do you think are, first off, I can't believe that's Mexican red opal in there. I mean, that in itself is of such remarkable value. Not alone the amethyst and the red agate in here, you have thulite in here, there's aquamarine. There's a beautiful aquamarine all throughout here. And we're talking... Yeah.
It's literally a trip around the world when you look at it.
Yeah, this would be one of our passport.
Look at all the different areas.
This would be a passport necklace, right, Jay? What we used to say, if it came with a passport, it would be stamped to the high heavens.
Yeah, if you think about just the logistics of not only go to the different countries, but literally go to the different continents that we had to go to be able to buy and acquire the rough. And we acquire all this rough mine direct. Okay, we're actually buying this directly from the mines in the case of these, or the miners that are actually, it's their deposit that they're harvesting. what I love, and you know, Ange is so good at this. I mean, she's really great. There's all different ways that you can wear this. We had a contest one time, and I know that it was like over 18 or 20 different ways. You can even wear this as a belt. You could wrap around, use it as a big, kind of like a multi-strand coil bracelet, only, you know, like massive, especially in this side, you know, of beads. And then another thing that we've done to this, on some of the materials, we've gone ahead and faceted them. So it gives you the bling. What I love about these longer designs like this and these longer necklaces, it's a great standalone piece, but it's even a better base or a layering piece.
No doubt about it.
It gives you that base, and it gives you the ability to utilize, you know, different looks. If you travel, and or even if you don't travel, I mean, if you're going out, you know, you're going to the office, right? I mean, just anywhere you go. Think about this.
Yeah.
What is the biggest thing that I know in my personal experience that I see with my wife? She has enough jewelry to start her own jewelry store. She, you know, actually she can start a couple of them. But you have designs that she constantly wears, and they're things like this because she can pair them with other things,
Absolutely.
right? They're not just going to sit there in your jewelry box.
You bet, you bet. All right, Jay, quick update. The Lapis ring is 100% completely sold out. We still
congratulations.
have limited quantities in the Lapis necklace and in the matching drop earrings, but they're getting very, 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 very limited. Okay, so this is one of my, this is gonna be our drum roll moment. I saw this morning, Jay, because I own this bracelet. I love this bracelet. I know thousands of you feel exactly the same way, but I gotta be 100% frank. When I saw $99.95, I'm thinking, there's no way in a million years, but there is. So with that, we have your choice. I'm wearing the turquoise side, okay? And the turquoise side reverses to genuine butterscotch amber. Okay, 3 lengths available for you. We have a 6.5, we have a 7 1/4, or we have this in the 8-inch length, which is wonderful. We don't typically have all 3. We have the jade, which is like a deep, rich, gorgeous imperial jade, and that reverses to the thulite, which has been one of our most popular newly discovered mines that Jay's gonna tell us all about, known for this amazing deep raspberry rich color unlike any other gemstone. Okay, 3 flex payments, under $35. If there was ever an opportunity to treat yourself to a J. King piece with so much versatility and rarity, it is right here, right now. I'll keep you updated because I know this was previewed with Suzanne and you last night, and I know it was extremely, extremely popular. So we're starting to sell out of certain choices and sizes. But Jay, I would have to say one of the most popular bracelets that you've ever brought to us here at HSN.
Well, you have to look at this. Okay, number one, you know, this is a design that we developed. We developed this magnetic clasp. Everything about this screams custom. If you talk from the aspect of design, it's one of our more phenomenal designs. It's they're not easy to make. If you think about just the logistics of actually building just one bracelet. Not only that, but this is the very first time that we ever offered it in 3 different sizes. You've got 4 different unique materials. You've got the thulite paired back with this nephrite jade that is from Pakistan. We discovered that about 3 years ago. It's now being written up. You wouldn't believe what the rough material is selling for today. It's just gone insane. It's a natural jade. And in 44 years, it was the very first actual jade I ever worked with. Yeah, I bought a lot of things I thought were jade that didn't test as jade. Jade is very specific. But I will tell you, this is what I call, and I know I'm going to get in trouble, but I can't remember what it is I say that I get in trouble. It's either stupid price, and this is what I call a stupid price. It's just literally stupid, or crazy. I can't remember if I'm not supposed to say stupid or crazy. One of those I'm not supposed to say.
But you're saying both anyway, because it's true.
Well, I'm covering my bases here, okay?
Yeah,
Because
you're
I'm a
going to get in
rebel.
trouble for
I'm
one
a
thing. You
rebel.
might as well get it all out there, right, Jay? I see what kind of kid you were.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you, I'm at my house. You know, it's a fairly secure area.
You're okay right now.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the...
Sheila's gone right now, so I can pretty much do anything I want. You know?
She's at the hairdressers, right? That is so
But,
funny.
you know, guys, in all, I know I'm seeing like kidding around maybe too much. In all seriousness, as the manufacturer, you couldn't even come close to building this and being able to sell this. Now, does that mean that that people didn't like them or they're bad? Well, judge for yourself. Go read the reviews.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
People love them. It's just that you know, we're down to the last of the last. You've seen it. This was a today's special. I guarantee you, there were thousands of them sold.
But not at this price.
Not at this price.
No.
And I literally could not, and we're the manufacturers, I could not build it. I could not build it and even come close to selling this as a giveaway.
Well, Jay, just a quick update.
If you've been sitting on the fence wanting this, now's the time to get it.
And a quick update. If you want that thulite, and you heard with that jade as well, which is so sought after, this is on its way to selling out. We just lost the 7 1/4 inch. We still have the 6 1/2 inch, and we still have the 8 inch. I have the turquoise, which I love, 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 with the butterscotch amber. I get more compliments on this bracelet. It's so easy, Jay. Here's the best part, because you have this incredible magnetized closure on this, and it closes itself for you. And then you have double safety catches on each side. So again, you can completely, it's a 2-in-1 look, all handcrafted, unique rare stones, natural stones. When you think about it, it's like $45 per look in a precious metal bracelet. And so nice because we have such a variety mostly right now of sizes, because I have a smaller wrist and very difficult. Most bracelets are a little bit too large for me, so I love having that 6 1/2. If you're average, go with the 7 1/4. And if you need a little bit of a larger bracelet than traditionally a 7 or a 7 1/2 inch, we have the 8 inch available. So we have something for everyone. Just about $100 off our original HSN price. Use express ordering because we are super duper busy. So we talked about the thulite and the very sought after, that gorgeous, gorgeous, to me it's like an imperial jade, genuine jade. Let's talk about the turquoise and the butterscotch amber choice.
So you got that Chilean turquoise, that robin's egg blue, very, very light, again, all natural colors. And then it's got the butterscotch amber, which comes from the Baltic area. Less than 5% of all amber in the world is the butterscotch color. And just demonstrate, she's showing you there, that's that beautiful Norwegian thulite. We get that directly from the miner. As far as I'm aware, it only comes from one location in the entire planet, the entire world. And we get it from the miner, Christian. We've actually shown you photos of them mining it. And then if you flip that over, it's very, very easy to do. It's got that magnetic closure that we developed. And then we've gone not with only, originally when we did these designs, we only went with one safety clasp. We had so many of our viewers, they said, Jay, is there any way that you could put 2 safety clasps? So we went ahead and did that, and now it's a standard thing. We've developed it over time. We've developed, the products, we always try to enhance the products even more. We're always trying to find better ways to make them as far as manufacturing them. Yeah. And we're always looking at better ways to make a better quality product. And that's what you're seeing in this case. Like I said, this is really like the deal of the lifetime, guys. It really is. Okay. You'll never see them. There's no way that I could actually build this and sell it for this price. It's impossible to do it.
And it's final call on the thulite and the jade. If you want that version, you definitely have to be in the ordering process. I have fewer than 300 remaining and hundreds of you in the ordering process. If you're a new shopper to Jade King, and you've always wanted to own a beautiful, your own turquoise bracelet, or for that matter, Butterscotch amber, and you heard Jay earlier, you were talking about how rare it is just to find that color in amber. I mean, you know, we've talked about there were days here at HSN years ago, we would do at least 6 shows on our own exclusive amber line. We do 0 shows now in amber on its own, unless it's through you or, yeah, really just through you.
Well, you know, with us, you know, we're always out there looking for new ambers. I'm getting green material out of Colombia right now. It's a really unique amber. We have a source in Ukraine, even Lithuania, the Baltic region. The person that we get that from, they don't mine it as much as they dive for it. They harvest it and they got it. But they've gotten to the point now where they've had to go so deep that they're not really able, there's no bottom time for the divers. You know, they can't just stay there forever.
Fascinating.
And the bottom time, it doesn't make it worth, they're not getting enough material that